What's up, amigos? Commander Jaime here today, and we got some exciting news today. We have a new commission art, and it's Granblue related. So for those that don't know, this is mainly an Aquaforce channel, but there is some Granblue love, and I actually just did a recent blog that I started writing articles about Granblue specifically, and honestly, I wanted to have its own vibe. I went with the route of giving myself another alias. So if you look at this channel right now, it's one who gets crits, Commander Jaime. But if you go on the blog, it's Rogue of the Seven Seas, Commander Jaime. And so I wanted something more of a personal touch. And so this is how this new masterpiece just came to be. And honestly, it came out better than I expected. And it's just like, holy crap. So I just wanted to take a moment and just talk about it a little bit. This credit goes to an artist that had did the first commission. Her name's Korri Prince. She's actually my wife's best friend. You can find her social media links down below. She's on Instagram, she's on Twitch, and she has her own Discord server, so feel free to hop in. I definitely refer her for any business with her artwork. She does for anywhere for channels, profile pics, all that kind of stuff that people are doing now, streaming and all that kind of stuff, especially with the pandemic. You know, everybody's doing more online stuff, so it's just a perfect time just to get your brand out there. And she's phenomenal at her work, and also she's really good at communication. So most of the time we communicated on Facebook messaging. Once in a while we get on a Facebook call or even on my phone call, normal, because she has my number and everything. So she's a really good person to work with. So I definitely recommend her. But with going into the little more details about the artwork, so if you see it from the prior art, it's basically an inspiration from Thavas, the first commission art. And now in the second commission, the inspiration came from Nightmist himself, you know, specifically the Grade 3 and the Grade 4, Lord of the Seven Seas and Loved by the Seven Seas Nightmist. A lot of the dark blues came from Love of the Seven Seas' artwork, and I just wanted to keep that look where it has like that coat, the fancy looking thing on the chest, and then of course the swords and the eyes. You know, if you look closely, there's just eyes everywhere. It's pretty cool, and if you didn't pay attention closely, you might miss that, but there's eyes everywhere. And so, for example, if you look closely, it's on his clothes, it's on his hat, it's on his sword and everything. It's everywhere, and it's just really cool. So one of the things that I wanted to symbolize, and I told Korri about this, is that I'm basically going rogue from Aquaforce to conquer the seven seas of Korri, right? As a new pirate in Granblue. And so I just wanted to have that aspect or that transformation per se. And so one of the things she had mentioned is that it's actually, let's add like maybe some phoenix wings just to show it's like a rebirth of a new identity. And so that's why there's like black phoenix wings behind me. It's symbolism basically showing that, and honestly they look cool, so I was like, yeah, let's stick with that. The other thing that I added was basically, if you look closely, the emblem here, the original art for Nightmist has a skeleton, like a skull. This one has the dragon emblem, and that's actually from the Aquaforce commission art. And then you can also see on his shoulder, he basically has the naval shoulder pad basically that represents from the Navy. And then of course he has the sword that's honestly very similar to Wayleen Thavas' sword from the prior commission art. And I just wanted to bring it along with me just to, it was a really cool sword, to be honest, right? And now you can see I have like two swords, one in the back, one here. It's just pretty epic, honestly. I like dual wielding, like in games and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool. And honestly, if you look closely to the waves, you see more eyes, but those eyes are a little different. Those eyes are from like the dragon horse thing that Wayleen Thavas rides. And so we wanted to help have that horse still be in here, but somehow kind of like transmodified here. And that's how like the eyes are in the ocean. So he's part of like the ocean. So it's just some Vanguard magic basically at that point. And a lot of like the blue lights, the little cinders basically, the skulls have like glowing blue eyes. It just really pops out really nicely. And the level of detail that just went along with this is really cool. For the pose, I just wanted the Captain Morgan kind of style pose. I don't know, it just looks epic to me. If you look closely, my hair is very similar to the prior commission. I actually have dark brown hair. It looks black, but I have very, very, very dark brown hair. It's basically black, but anyway, so you can see a little scruff here and there, the red eyes, because you know vampire pirates, right? And that's how I approach Korri about it. It's like, hey, I got another commission art that I let you do, and I think you'll be excited about it. And she's like, wait, why you say that? I'm listening. She's like, it's gonna be pirates, and she's like, okay, vampire pirates. And she's like, okay, that sounds really cool. Her and my wife had just grown up in animes and movies and books about vampires, and Granblue honestly just does a fantastic job on vampires, both in Night Mist and in Night Rose, so it's just awesome. And so this is gonna be also on not Force of the Ocean, but on Rogue of the Seven Seas blog. So if you go right there now, you can see the art just being there as the banner. It just looks beautiful too, both on desktop and phone. WordPress does a really nice job showing you the previews of that and just manipulating that just so it looks really nice for the blog. So it has its own personal touch, but you can tell it's Vanguard related, of course, and it's just cool. And I've already placed the order for a playmat. And so for whenever you see my deck profiles for like Granblue specific deck profiles or anything like that, you will see this in the background as well, alongside with my Aquaforce ones though. So I'll be going back and forth between them. But I'm just going to be excited just to have this basically in videos from moving on now forward too. So that's enough talking. Like the video, comment down below, share, and subscribe, amigos. All right, till next time. All right, stay safe out there. Bye.